So, Miss Kathy, with the best intentions of mice and men, I left you a nice question answered yesterday in the group, but I didn't check that my microphone was not working. I did check it today, so hopefully I'll be able to answer your question today. And you said your mom's thinking started to decline a few years ago, and that her you know, that you guys stopped her from being scammed. And they started doing cognitive tests, and she was diagnosed with dementia. And you've been to a memory care specialist and changed some of her medication around, that she has hearing aids, but she doesn't wear them, that she has a lot of medical comorbidities and is 81 years old, and that she's very secretive about her appointments. And that her mom also had dementia and your grandma was mean, which I'm sorry about. And your mom is quickly becoming like her. You know most of her meds, but they only have her on some medication. And you've been dealing with minor things for a few years, but it's only been the last year or so that things have gotten to the point where it's a problem. And that she's left the stove on and burned things as per her doctor's recommendation. She's not supposed to be cooking, ironing, grilling, etc. And that she's likely going to need to have her driver's license taken away when she goes in November, and that you're not looking forward to that. Well, let's start with the driving. I can 100% relate to that. I had to be the evil child that took the driver's license away. But having said that, let me tell you a couple of things I found out when doing that. And my dad is only 78, so he was 77 when I took the car away. The reality of the matter is, because the driver's license has not been taken away, if your mom does cause an accident and somebody is killed in the accident, the insurance company will pay because they're obligated to pay because of the contract. However, having said that, if she kills somebody in an accident, your mom's estate is now open to being sued in civil court for wrongful death. So driving is a privilege. It is not a right. And I know that it vastly complicates your life related to driving and taking on this battle, and I understand that. But I want you to consider what the consequences are for both her and other people by not following through with this, especially if you already do not feel like you would want to be in a car with her, or if you'd want your daughter in a car with her. So it's just, this is hard love. I just want you to consider this. I want you to keep it in the back of your mind. Now, related to the other issues that you've been mentioning, one of the things that really frustrate me in the dementia caregiving space is that we do not tell people early on or often enough that at some point or another, the person that has dementia will need round-the-clock care. I want you to consider that your mom is probably very close to not being able to be safely home without either daily support or, and I believe you said your daughter lives with her. That we need to make sure that there is a strategy in place for that. We also need to consider that, there are a lot of things that play into people's behavior or changes in their personality. And I'm certainly happy to help unpack some of this a little bit more with you. Your mom has a lot of medical comorbidities that can relate into, making things a little bit worse. So if you're interested, I do once a month, I do a Ask the Dementia Coach or Ask the Dementor segment, a monthly meetup. You are certainly I'm happy to have you sign up, and we can actually work through some of these problems together. But I just thought I would just throw the issue about the driving out. I know this is not what you wanted to hear, but we do need to try to address that. And, October is still, quite a ways away. So just know that it's something you need to think about. And if you need more help with that, just holler and I'd be happy to talk you through it.